One thing I wanted to discuss is last week, my two favorite players played, Zion and LeBron, and and really quickly, I was looking forward to it, and I've explained that how LeBron, you know, he's my guy, but I've been watching him play now for 21 years, and Zion Williamson is this young guy who's come on the scene, and I've really been excited about him since he's come on the scene, and I felt like Zion could be the next guy. He could be the next great player to take over from LeBron. And there's so many great players that could sound, you know, when I say that, that could sound ridiculous because there's so many great players. It's really hard to say that one player is going to be on a level where he could be considered the best player of his era, like LeBron has been. But even with that being the case, there's still been so many great players who's been in LeBron's era who are all-time greats. Talking about guys who have an argument to be in the top 10. All right, I mentioned how I think Giannis is in the top 10 all time, right? With LeBron being number one, but definitely I think Giannis is in the top 10 of all time. I think that, and I did this list a couple years ago, and really I had the first nine, and then it was a debate that I had that I was putting out there, a debate for the 10th spot that included guys who are playing right now, all right, and in that mix, and since then I've put Giannis at number 10, but in that mix for the conversation for the number 10 spot, Giannis obviously, right, Kevin Durant in that conversation, Steph Curry in that conversation, okay, James Harden and Westbrook, okay, two guys who I just said both have won a league MVP, okay, in their career. Both have won the NBA scoring title multiple times in their career. Both have led the league in assists multiple times, okay? Multiple times, not just once. Both Westbrook and Harden both have led the NBA in scoring and assists multiple times, okay? Crazy. And Westbrook, we know, has averaged a triple double in a season, 4 different seasons, okay? Something that, all right, before he did it the first time, the only player to average a triple double in a single season was Oscar Robertson. And in between when Oscar did it and Russ did it, we thought and heard, oh, well, if anybody can do it again, it'll be Jason Kidd, right? Or no, it'll be LeBron. Yeah, LeBron can do it. But neither one of them ever averaged a triple double in a season. But Westbrook, once KD was away from the Thunder for the first time, his first season going from there, Westbrook averaged a triple double. Amazing. And he's done it now 4 years. He did it, what? He did it 3 years with OKC and 1 year with the Washington Wizards, like 2 years ago. Crazy. So yeah, uh, but my whole point in this is a lot of great players in LeBron's era, but yeah, but definitely the best of his era. And I talk about Zion. I said Zion could be the best guy. He could be the guy that becomes the next great one, like after LeBron. But there's so many great players. It's really hard to say that one guy can be that good and will be that good where he's clear cut above everybody else the way LeBron is in his era. Okay, all those great players, but LeBron has such a great career that he's still head and shoulders above all those great names who I just mentioned. Okay, so Zion may not reach that level, but I still look at him as someone who can be one of the all-time greats, and I hope that he can get to that level and reach that potential. And I could be wrong because, like, I remember Vince Carter, okay? When Vince Carter, his second, third year in the NBA, and Jordan, all right, he was winding down. He had retired and then come back, but wasn't the same with Washington. And it was some guys who people were like, who's going to be the next one to carry that torch? Who's going to be the next great player in the league after Jordan? Who's going to take that mantle? And at the time, it was a few names, all right? AI, Allen Iverson, all right? Vince Carter, and to me, I thought it was going to be Vince. I really did. It turned out to not be the case.